Rolling? Rolling. Ow. Hey everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Cooking with Chow. It's your favorite girl, Cece. So today we will be making a very popular, iconic street food item. We will be making takoyaki. What is a takoyaki? Taco in Japanese actually means octopus, and yaki means fried. Using one of these handy dandy pans that you can get from Amazon. I got this from Amazon, so details for the link will be below. Essentially, it is a wheat-based flour batter that has pieces of tender octopus in there. It's got scallion. The traditional way is also putting ginger in there as well, and then it's finished with some mayo, a little bit of some takoyaki sauce, some bonito flakes, and seaweed, and it is delicious. So let's get started. What we'll be using today is some octopus. Grab this from my local supermarket. It's looking pretty scary, but you know, we've just become new friends. This is a octopus tentacle, so we will be chopping this up into tiny little pieces, and then we're going to boil it. And we're also going to add in some imitation crab meat. This is one of my personal favorites to put in takoyaki. I think it just adds extra flavor in there, so that's what we're using today. And then we're also going to add some scallion in. Scallion. I'm going to get this stove going, and we're going to boil the takoyaki. While we wait for the water to boil, let's start on the dough batter. We will be adding about 1 cup of some all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of some baking powder, 2 teaspoons of some dashi broth. So this is actually what it's found in. This is the package that you can get at your local Asian grocery store. It is a bonito soup stock. Essentially how it becomes a stock base, it is a dried fish. It's a bonito fish that is cured, it's dried, and then it's shaved into tiny pieces. So that's actually where you get the bonito flakes from, but it can also come into a stock form, and it kind of looks like those little beads here. You can see that. 2 teaspoons of some bonito stock flavoring. We're gonna add about 1 teaspoon of some soy sauce, half a teaspoon of some salt, 1 teaspoon of some sugar. We're gonna do an egg. Everybody pray for me. Huh. Is that a shell? Hold on, I know a good trick. Everyone, relax. Ah ha 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 ha! See? I found it. Then we're going to add about 2 cups of some water. If you don't want to make the takoyaki batter, there are actually pre-mixes that you can buy, and all you have to do is just add egg and water in there. And those are really amazing as well. But I mean, like, why not just make it yourself at home, right? Okay, then you're gonna grab a whisk and you're just going to whisk it all together until it's homogeneous and smooth. We don't want any of those lumpy pieces in there. Get your arm workout for the day. Those people are so fast at doing their ball flips. Ball flips? No? It's not called a ball flip? No, okay. Our water is boiling. Going to add our chopped up octopus. We're gonna just pop that in. Cook it for about 2 minutes until it all boils. Okay, so this is pretty smooth. I am actually now going to pour it into a measuring cup. This will make it easier for when we are frying our batter. Ah! Was it 2 minutes yet?
Not quite.
2 minutes yet? I think it's 2 minutes. See, I knew it was 2 minutes. Going to drain it. And then I'm going to pop it back into a bowl. Ooh, it's hot. Really hot. It's hot. We're going to start on our pan now, and to use this pan, you will need a gas stove. If I could bathe in takoyaki, I would. Now that it's heating up, we're going to take some avocado oil. You're going to take your brush, and you're just going to just brush each of the tiny holes. We want the pan to heat up nicely so that we develop a crispy outer edge. Once you get to this point, you want to make sure that you have all your ingredients ready so that you're not scrambling to throw everything in. So I've already pre-diced my scallions. We already diced that imitation crab and that, what's that thing called again? octopus is already diced up as well. So my pan is ready to go. So you gotta work fast. You also need your little skewers handy that you will be using to turn the balls over. Going to carefully pour it into all of the pans. It's okay if you make a mess because this will just add more extra dough batter into the ball at the end. And it will kind of fill up all of the little squares, or all of the little holes. Grab your octopus and you're going to throw that in. Like that. Grab your imitation crab. Oh no. Oh no, it's dripping. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, pop that in. Scallion. Grab your skewers. We're going to test it and see if it's ready. So it's not quite ready yet. So I'm just going to let it cook a little bit more because once it is ready, it will be really easy to flip over. Oh my God, my stove's on. No. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so right away you can see that it's developed a nice outer edge. What I like to do is use my left hand as a stabilizer and I'll use my right hand to flip the ball and turn it around. It's going to look like a hot mess for the first little bit, but I promise you in the end, you won't even be able to tell. It will be a cute little ball. So you're gonna keep turning and turning and turning. And as you turn, you want to try to stuff the mixture underneath it. The reason we put the baking powder in there is so that it will help to let the ball puff up nicely, kind of like what you would do when you're making a pancake. Like that. The first time I ever made takoyaki, I actually used a cake pop pan. That's what I used. And it worked out super, super nicely. So if you don't have a takoyaki pan, you can use a cake pop pan. You're just going to keep turning, shoving all of that mixture in. Oh no, it's burning! It's fine, everything's fine. We're fine.
This is fine.
Guys, my little ball is burning, no! Continue to just throw everything underneath it and then turn the ball around so that it develops a nice crunchy layer on the bottom. And you're just going to continue to do this. Okay, we're almost ready. That's looking a little cuter, right? We're going to give it another probably 30 seconds and then I'm gonna remove it off the heat. Okay, to be fair, normally I do it on a gas stove at home, okay? And I'm a little bit more comfortable. And it's a little high up and, you know, it's too tall for me. Tastes good though. Okay, this is ready to go. Let's talk about the sauce. We're going to use classic Japanese kewpie mayo. You guys know how much I love this. Then we're going to talk about the takoyaki sauce. So I've learned how to make the sauce, so I'm going to show you guys how to recreate the sauce today. You need Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire, say that 5 times fast. Worcestershire. You need some ketchup and some sugar. So I have about 1 tablespoon of some sugar. You're going to add about 3 tablespoons of some Worcestershire. We're just waiting.
A few minutes later.
In here, I have 1 tablespoon of some sugar. I also have 3 tablespoons of some Worcestershire sauce. If I didn't say that correctly, don't come after me. We'll also then be adding some ketchup in, about 3 tablespoons of some ketchup. This helps to give a little bit of sweetness to it, as well as thicken the sauce up a little bit. And then you're just going to mix it together until it's smooth and homogeneous. Perfect. That is delicious. Pop up to the side, grab your squeezy bottle, and you're going to pour some in. Oh gosh. Okay, that was pretty smooth actually. I bet you thought I was going to fail, didn't you? Okay, now we have all of our sauces ready. Let's plate. Grab your little pan, some chopsticks. Oh, it's looking a little sad, but that's okay. We're gonna turn it to the side so no one sees the darker parts of it. Grab your kewpie mayo and you're going to do a drizzle of This mayo helps to round everything off and give a little bit of creaminess to it. Grab your takoyaki sauce. You're going to do a drizzle of that. Okay. Next, we're going to add the seaweed. So I just took some nori and I just sliced it into some thin pieces. You're just going to top it off like that. Grab some fresh scallion to give it some great bite to it. That looks so good. Last but not least, we're going to take our bonito flakes. I also grabbed this at the local Asian grocery store. When I was in Japan though, I did stockpile on bonito flakes because it's typically a little bit cheaper there. But I have run out, so this is what we're using. And we're gonna just sprinkle that on top. And we are done. If you zoom in closely, the flakes move. Almost like they're dancing. That's right, dancing little flakes. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Easy takoyaki right in the comfort of your own home. Okay, let's do a taste test. I'm gonna grab the middle one. You know, I'm that person because I want all the great flavor in there. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Mmm. Hits the spot every time. Makes me feel like I'm right back in Japan. This is absolutely delicious. It's just a flavorful, savory bomb in my mouth. It's so savory. The octopus is tender. You taste the nori. You have the bite of that scallion. And then that creaminess of the mayo just comes through with the hit of the takoyaki sauce. This is absolutely delicious. One of, honestly, my favorite street food items ever. I hope you guys try this recipe out. All the links and instructions will be below. If you're going to make takoyaki, don't forget to take a photo, share it on your social media, tag me at Cooking with Chow if you do. I honestly love to see other people's creations. That would mean so, so much to me. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week. Well, thanks for tuning in. Ciao for now. Yeah. No? Oh, see you next Saturday? Or should I say see you next Saturday? I think it was fine.